So yeah, I was watching Taxi Driver, and it's just such a great, phenomenal film, and I think anyone who has the time should watch it because if you have the time, you're not really losing anything. You know what I mean? Like people will not buy something like at a certain point, but then buy it at a later date. Like I don't know, fucking buy not deciding not to buy a Christmas album in like October because you're just gonna buy it in December. But like if you're gonna get it out of the way and you're eventually gonna spend that money, then are you wasting money by getting it now? You know what I mean? I don't know. I get it not having money at the time, but you have that like set of money like on the side reserved for when you're gonna get that fucking CD or whatever. Then are you wasting money? Is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, back to the movie. It's such a fucking great movie. Like the cinematography, like immediately you know what's going, like what you're gonna get into with this kind of film, and like that's kind of a bad thing for most films. Like when you watch Transformers, you know this shit's gonna suck, you know. But it's not that kind of realization. It's just like if you're really trying to think about the movie you're watching, you're gonna get what's going on, and you're gonna be very engaged. It's a very engaging film, I could say. Like from start to finish, specifically the start and the finish. Oh fuck, do they link up perfectly? It's just a great film, and that's kind of where I got idea for the talk about like insanity earlier. I was watching this video essay about the masculinity complex that the main character has. You know, the titular taxi driver. Yeah. Man, but yeah, speaking of other great films, Pulp Fiction. Nah, that's just like the classic film student douche move to fucking say, oh yeah, Pulp Fiction, right guys? It's like, yeah, everyone's seen Pulp Fiction. What I'm impressed is when someone brings up, shit, what is it called? This, one apocalyptic movie that's about like, fuck it. Alright, the best way to sum it up is it's a comedy noir, or however you say that, Noir. E, as some spell it. I don't really get, like, I don't get the different spelling. It's just like, why? But, yeah. Fucking, the greatest part is there's this scene where, like, a guy's standing up for the first time, and he's an evil motherfucker. He's just pure evil. He's talking about eugenics a second before this. And he gets out of his wheelchair and he stands and he's like, I can walk. And then a bomb drops and everyone on the planet dies. And that's the last scene of the movie. It's fucking amazing. It's not like a spoiler because you always know what's gonna happen. It's really the build up to it that you care about. It's the journey, not the destination, I'd say. Yeah, I'm hoping that's what's gonna be with this channel. I hope the journey is gonna be interesting and a good ride for everyone watching. And when I say everyone watching, I say the 60-ish people that care. And I'm very glad that like a good amount of people, almost 100 people care. But right now, it doesn't feel like that big a deal to get 60 views or something. It's nice compared to like 19 to 20 that I get on some of my underrated videos, but it's still pretty low. I think my mind's gonna start being blown when I hit like 1,000. That is the point where I'm like, holy fuck, I got some traction. And I say that, but like I know a lot of dudes with hundreds of thousands behind them on the way to 1 million or some shit. But it's still, it's still impressive, the small stuff, Yeah, I've been getting back on my music creation jam. Like I've been writing lyrics throughout the summer or whatever, but I haven't been writing the beats, the melodies, the chord progressions, the shit that matters, or I don't know, team building. You know what I mean? It all matters. But yeah, I haven't been writing that core shit. So I've been fucking dropping the ball. I'm gonna cut this little bit out, but my nose fucking hurts. God damn it. Alright, let's continue. But yeah, I was trying to make some funky shit, and then I ended up writing a lullaby, and I was like, wow, huh. So this is what we do. Alright. And I don't know. I think I'm down with it because I made this really depressing song to follow that lullaby, and I'm like, fuck it, yeah, this is going good. This is a good fucking groovy beat. Well, I don't know, it's not groovy yet. It's still like this uptight shit right there, and I want to make it groovy, but there's some shit I'm lacking on first that I gotta catch up on before it can get groovy. But yeah, it's I'll give you guys a sneak peek about what I'm fucking writing up, and it's a song about a fucking dying mother telling her son or daughter, I don't really care, it's not important, like the son-daughter thing, you know, it doesn't really affect the plot, but yeah, telling them to go stare down death and shit like that. And yeah, I think I'm gonna pull a Devil Goes Down to Georgia type shit, where he straight up just confronts death. And now that I'm thinking about it, I can tie in the fact that the mother is dying to that. Wow, I can't believe I didn't think about that. I really am stupid. Stop trying to defend me, guys. You know, when I say guys, I mean, you know, the 60 people that care. And not even 60, because I get like 9 seconds of views. And then everyone just like, haha, alright, whatever, I don't care about your content. And that fucking sucks. If you don't want to watch the content, then don't even fucking click on the video, dude. I don't want that pity view of like, oh yeah, I saw your shit, and then you just didn't really care, you know? It's just like, I'd rather be honest and truthful with my pals and the people watching my shit than just, you know, oh yeah, it was good. And I know I'll always have to deal with that till the very end or whatever, but it still sucks, especially in this beginning period, you know. My nose, I'm so fucking sorry, it just, I should probably record this at a different time, you know? Yeah, when I'm not sick. I think I'm just gonna listen to this shit again. God damn it. I'm gonna listen to this at a later date, kind of get the gist of what I'm doing, what I'm saying, and just try to redub it, I guess. I don't know, in a sense. But yeah, I really want Joey, my main man, on the podcast ASAP. He's just a phenomenal conversationalist, or not phenomenal, I've already used that term, dude. He's just a great conversationalist. Yeah, we were talking the other day for like an hour or two about some fashion and like shoes and shit. Not that much on shoes. I'm not that much of a hype beast myself, you know what I mean? But I do like me some fashion, and I love me some music and art. That's my shit. That's my bread and butter. But I don't really fuck too heavy with fashion as hard as I would like to. Yeah. My only problem with fucking lo-fi is it all kind of blends, you know? Like, these last two songs are basically the same. And I think Spotify's starting to know what's up with like lo-fi, because I'm getting recommended shit that's like just chill, soft core beats that are just flowing, you know what I mean? Instead of what most people see lo-fi is as you know, just like some shitty song from the 70s, and then you make the quality terrible, put an anime background, and holy shit, top tier lo-fi. It's the same thing with synthwave. It's fucking trash. But yeah, this lo-fi is just great for talking behind, you know what I'm saying? You know, it just, it doesn't really catch you too hard, you know, but like it's still something interesting in the background. And I think my problem is my content isn't visual enough, so it doesn't like hold viewers. So I'm gonna try my hardest to fuck around with editing this and just making it as visual as possible. Yeah, so I've hit 10 minutes. I'm making this out of 2 recordings because my microphone kind of just snagged. So yeah, I'm at 13 right now. I got 2 minutes left to talk my mind. I don't know. I might go past. I don't really care. I think it's just like if the content is good, if the quality is consistently good, then I don't really care how long I have to watch. Like I don't really like. I got a pretty fucking busy schedule most of the time. Like this summer, I haven't been maxing with the homies as much as I would like to because I got a busy schedule. But fuck, man, I have like 50 minutes a day to chill, you know, at least. Like, and I know people have busier lives, but dude, it's something you can listen to in the back. I'm still just so hung up about it, you know? And I think, I don't know, it's not that big a deal. I get that people have shit going on, so I'm fine with it, just passing by. Like, there's some important shit that happens in that podcast, though, you know? I'd also like to make it more comedy based. Like I throw in some jokes or some shit, but that's like my weakest comedy, you know? And I'd like to just put bits in just like characters, I guess, and just really try to make something out of it. I think it would sound really, really fucking interesting. And like, I think I make interesting content. It's just the way that it's presented is not really what people are into. And I guess, yeah, if you want fucking attention, you gotta make what's appealing to the audience. At least have an audience. Like, you can't make something that doesn't have an audience because then fucking it's just self-explanatory that it's gonna go to shit. But, yeah. I also say, yeah, a lot. Sort of like a certain someone I know hits it with the bruh like every fucking second. Ooh, not trying to fucking at anyone, you know. He knows his name. He should be enough, basically. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not making good content. Is what I'm thinking. Shit, I'm out of time. I don't really care. I'll keep going. Yeah, I think it's just... Yeah, it's such a combination of things. I don't know, maybe I should just hit it with a creative process again and try to just talk about the shit that I'm trying to make. Alright, well, shit I'm trying to make. Fuck. Well, I'm trying to pump out some beats and string them together. Like, I already have this slight plan where how I'm connecting these beats and whatever, and how I'm connecting them to my lyrics. You know, really just get into that creative flow. I also got out of my writing block a little, so that's kind of why I really want to do this podcast, because I like talking about what I'm doing and talking about my writing. I don't really talk about my writing as much as I would like to, but, you know, hey, whatever. Yeah, if we're going to talk about my writing, how about I bring up something decently similar? So when I was out in Tampa, you know, hitting it up in the beaches and shit, I thought of this killer idea, and it was like symbiotic relationships between machines. Like, there's this giant fucking ship that has a glass hole or like a metal hole or whatever on the front of the ship, and then these bubble pod things will come out, like latch themselves to the ship, sort of like barnacles, and it'll clean the ship and shit, and it'll like provide protection for the ship to like threats and shit. But you know, it also the ship provides something to the bubble pods, which is transportation. You know, it's symbiotic, and instead of just purely symbiotic, like I want most of it to be symbiotic, because I think that's much more interesting than the poison. He poisons the thing. You know, I think that that's a lot less interesting than a wholesome good boy relationship. Yeah, so I'm not really into that kinky shit, if you could tell, because What? Just like, come on, string it together yourself, fools. Yeah, I'm really moving around, just looking for a fucking like the shit to turn the volume down. And I know you're saying, but monkey, isn't that just a remote? Yeah, well, I was trying to not say remote for a specific reason. You know? Pacific Ocean reason. I feel like my sense of comedy is just fucking stupid as shit, and that nobody else cares. And that it's just too common for anyone to give a shit at this point. And I guess I'm just gonna like accept that, and I'm gonna laugh at the same dumb shit. Fucking moisture indeed, brothers. But I don't know. I like listening. I mean, like I like laughing a lot, you know, as most people do. But I don't laugh that much, genuinely. I do the little haha, you know, lol. I don't laugh a lot. It kinda sucks dick that I haven't had a good big ol' look and fucking laugh in a good amount of time. I don't know, a couple months. And I haven't been consistently happy for years. And when I say that, man, most people can say, oh yeah, they had happy childhoods. Like, when you were a kid, you were just naturally inclined to be happy. And then, as you grow into adulthood, you slowly accept the depression, the depressing nature of life and whatever. But apparently, I was thinking about my childhood memories, and I remember, oh yeah, I was a really depressed kid as well. Like, I don't think I was ever actually happy. So that makes me think it's more of a mental problem I have. And that I think that's a good thing, because it's probably something I can fix, you know, just some medication or something. But like, yeah, I was thinking about the art I did when I was a kid, and like how I talked to this one therapist kind of lady, but she didn't really provide therapy at all. I kind of just talked about my day and that was it. But yeah. But they set me up with that therapist lady because I drew a lot of shit of me hanging myself or dying, or like being in a coffin with a knife through my heart in a graveyard while it was raining, specifically over me or whatever, and the rest of my class and my family was just laughing and enjoying and like savoring the fact that I was dead. And that's just like one of the more upbeat and more general, like, oh yeah, I can see other kids my age at the time could have drawn shit like that as well, you know? But there was some stuff that was quite gruesomely depressing. And honestly, I was thinking like a year ago, man, thank God I never went through that edgy art phase. And then I realized, oh yeah, I just kind of jumped the gun and did it when I was 5. God damn it. But yeah. That sucks. It sucks a fuck ton. Yeah. So, realizing we were never happy is a real big bummer. But yeah, there's some recent things that have happened to me that I'm kind of glad that are chippering up my mood just a bit. But I don't know how to feel about them most of the time. I don't know. I'm a pretty understanding guy of other people, but I don't really understand myself, and I don't really understand my feelings. Like, I can understand and pinpoint them down, you know, what they are. It's not like the other thing. But yeah, there's a lot of shit that I just like internally that I just don't understand about myself. It kind of fucks me up really bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull a Monkey Jones and just call this the Depression Chamber. You know, he runs that podcasty show where he talks about sad shit. Yeah, I might do this because that might draw in more people, because more people are entertained by my sadness than my actual good content, and that sucks. I don't know. If you hear a hint of anger in my voice, it's not actually. I haven't felt anger in a long, long time. Most common feelings are nothingness, sadness, self-hatred, like, or I can't really call it self-hatred because it's more just like, man, why am I like this? Is my self-hatred. And like, why am I fat? Why am I so just the way I am? You know? Not really self-hatred. Like, it's never hate, it's just criticism. So I think that's good. I'm always just criticizing myself. But like, alright, I guess it can at some points be hatred. But I haven't felt hatred towards other people in a long, long time. I don't really like my brother John. He's a dick. Most people don't like him either, and they have a good reason to. But he's the only person I hate, but it's in a brotherly sense, I guess. But I don't hate most people. Well, I've been treated very, very rudely by some people, and I think saying rude is a kind of false toward, like, a false representation of what it is. Because I've been treated kind of fucking shitty sometimes, man. But I still don't hate the people that did it to me. Like, I was ganged up by 2 dudes one time. I don't hate those 2 dudes. They're like not good people. And I don't really talk with either of them. I talk to one of them occasionally. I don't really hate them. I don't really care. Yeah, I don't really mind. There was this other guy that really fucked me up. And I still don't hate him. He's a dick. And I don't care. I'm just trying to, like, treat him kindly and be chill with him. And, like, yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't get the point in hating other people. There's nothing to get. Like, my brother, he always gets on my shit. And he's like, yeah, well, why'd you steal my stuff? Or why'd you take my stuff? When he loses something. And I tell him, dude, I didn't take your shit. There's no reason for me to take your shit. I gain nothing from hiding it from you. I have to deal with you screaming in my face, crying about your bullshit. Why would I want that? I'm so clearly against that. So what do I gain from dealing with your bullshit? You know? So, yeah, I gain nothing from being hateful, and I gain nothing from lying or deceiving. But occasionally lies slip out, and it just fucks shit up, and I don't want to lie. So I try to be as honest and open with everyone. It's a bad idea to be open with multiple people, but you know I am. Oh fuck, this is an absolute banger. Yeah, but like I try to be. Most people, like, how do you say this? Compartmentalize themselves for each people. Like, each person they meet. They don't talk the same way they talk to their friend, to their grandma. And like, yeah, that makes sense. You're not gonna be like, holy fuck, I really love sucking some good old dick to your grandma the way you are to your best friend. You know? But alright, like, so yeah, of course I'm gonna compartmentalize myself with family, but literally everyone else, I try to be the same person. I don't try to change myself in any way to fit someone. And yeah, so I just kind of and I think the best way of handling that, being the same person with everyone, is to be a chill motherfucker. You know? Just like relax, calm down, and just go with it. Be who you're gonna be, and just be chill about it. You know? It causes the least amount of stress. Yeah, so I'm at 24 fucking minutes, and I think I fucked up. Person. I wish I could sing so badly. I can't. I just fucking suck at that. And it really eats shit, because I'm a very musical guy. I was doubting myself about being a musical guy, like having that musical knack, that skill, that talent. I don't think it's a talent. I think I just got that knack. Yeah, Knack 2, a really great cinematic game. You should honestly play it if you have the chance. Play Inside as well, great games. Yeah, for like casual audiences, I would say, yeah, those two are pretty good. So Knack 2 and Inside. I don't think you really got to care about the story of Knack 2, but the story for Inside is holy fuck amazing. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that musical knack. I was doubting myself, but then I wrote this killer melody, and I was like, yep, I still got it, I guess. So yeah, I guess I'm just a very musical dude, and I don't know. Not being able to sing is just a fault of mine that I don't really enjoy. Because there's a lot of faults to me, like just being too chill. I heard is a fault of this one guy I know, Ant One. This guy I know, yeah. There's two, there's like three ants, but yeah, Ant One is just this overly chill dude, and he's just fucking such an asshole about it. Like, he literally doesn't care to the point where, like, dude, you gotta, like, give a shit at some point. Like, I don't really care about much. I could honestly get hit by a bus and not really mind. It would hurt, but, like, I've gone through worse, so it's fine. Like, it's finally end. I won't remember this pain. It's whatever. But, like, I still care about people. Like, yeah, like, he's chill at the point where he doesn't care about people, and that's just, dude, that's unrespectable, man. Like, I respect the chillness, because that's just a good facet of a person. But, like, bro, that's just too far. You've pushed it to its limits. It's not okay, man. I think I'm gonna hit 30 minutes, and I'm gonna stop. But, yeah. And, like, remember, like, pain. Pain really fucking sucks. I stabbed my hand like 1,000 times. My flesh is pockmarked with wounds now. But I don't really care. It's temporary. I don't remember the pain of the knife in my hand. It's completely gone from my mind. Like, there are a few pains that have stuck in my mind. Like pain in my ears, I guess, from music, or like a styrofoam cup moving on glass. That I can remember painfully in detail, you know? But, like, I just, like, I fell from a motorcycle at 35 miles per hour, and, I don't remember the fucking pain. I remember that my arm really hurt, because I couldn't move it around, and that was just a detriment to my mental health. It kind of sucked, because it felt like I couldn't do anything. But I just moved on. I was like, hey, fuck it, I'll be able to do something eventually. You know? It's just, yeah, it's all temporary. I feel like a douche when I say shit like that, but whatever. I think people will understand. And that's what's important. But, yeah. What was I trying to say? Oh, yeah, alright. But yeah, it hurt a fuck ton of my hands. I got a bunch of scars on my legs now. And I don't know how to feel about them, honestly. It reminds me about this one scarred up guy I met. And one time I looked at his scars, so he punched me in the face. And that sucked. And he was a dick about it. But now I have the same scars as him, so... Not on my legs. Though he didn't have scars on his legs, he has scars on somewhere else. And I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to make of this situation, like, with the other scars that aren't on my legs. Because it was, like, I feel like saying that is just a terrible decision, but, like, they were self-inflicted, in a sense. Like, I made a crucial decision at one point in my life, and that's why I have those scars. And, like, and I feel like, yeah, he shouldn't get pissed off at me. Those were, like, at some point in his life, he had the decision, he had the knowledge of what would happen, and the decision he made was to keep up what he was doing and get those scars. And I feel like, dude, you shouldn't get mad at me for looking at them, because it was a crucial decision. I don't know, I think I sound mad about that, but nah, I guess he everyone gets the right to feel mad about someone, like how someone looks at their body, you know, because your body is you, it's your own, so I get why he would be angry, but still, I think it might have been an overreaction, but I don't know, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, I I just look at I look at basically everything, and I'm just like, yeah, it's not that big a deal. Why fucking care? I guess. So I don't care, and I move on, and I fuck shit up. Well, I think that's a good place to end the podcast. Sayonara, suckers. So yeah, I was watching Taxi Driver, and it's just such a great, phenomenal film, and I think anyone who has the time should watch it, because if you have the time, you're not really losing anything, you know what I mean? Like, people will not buy something, like, at a certain point, but then buy it at a later date, like, I don't know, fucking deciding not to buy a Christmas album in, like, October, because you're just gonna buy it in December. But like, if you're gonna get it out of the way and you're eventually gonna spend that money, then are you wasting money by getting it now? You know what I mean? I don't know. I get it not having money at the time, but